I'm stuck on this thing about not being there yet, or not making the money that you want to, or not throwing as far as I want to, or that sort of thing. I'm stuck on thinking about that. And today I had an interview. I thought that it went well. Maybe it didn't go as well as I thought it could, but the point and the reality of the situation is that I am in a better place than I was because I don't get so hung up on bad days or things not going my way. I'm more looking for the opportunities that I have every day and what I can accomplish every day. I Part of me wants to go back to engineering and doing that work because it does pay well. By the same token, when I don't get the job opportunity or what have you, I already knew before I even had the interview I was going to go take the throws. I knew I was going to go throw like that. That was regard. I was like, it doesn't matter what happens. I'm about to go throw, and I'm. It's really a such a push and pull. It's such a tug and pull thing for me because I there's a lot that I want to accomplish, and it's going to require me to be multifaceted. It's going to require me to roll with the punches and realize that when things don't go your way, you just got to keep on moving. You got to keep on figuring out a way to get better, improve, learn more, all the things that you can think about. And I'm not so hung up on me not being there, me not being where I want to be. I'm more thankful for the opportunities that I have every day to get to where I want to be and to accomplish what I want to accomplish. Yes, at one point, and I think that a lot of people do, and just in general, you're so hung up on what you aren't or what you're not doing instead of focusing on the work that it's going to take for you to get there and or for you to accomplish what you need to. And that's kind of where my brain has shifted a lot because it doesn't do you any good to beat yourself up about stuff that didn't go your way, that didn't work out for you or what have you. By the same token, it is very hard to process it and kind of take it in stride and keep it moving because yeah, when you take bad throws, when you scratch or whatever, yeah, and I think that if you care a little bit, you're supposed to get mad in the moment. You're supposed to get mad at the moment. By the same token, you're not supposed to beat yourself to the ground and let it ruin your day, let it ruin everything, let it drag you so far down that now you're you can't even think straight and you can't even focus on doing anything. And that's a delicate balance. And that's the whole thing that I've realized now is to care just in like you have to it's not that you don't care and it's not that you care too much. You've got to care just enough and you've got to like have a good attitude towards anything that happens to you and know that it's going to work out. It's such a complicated, it's such a hard thing to wrap your head around because if you just beat yourself up all the time or and say that you're not there, you're not strong enough, you're not fast enough, I don't throw far enough, blah, blah, blah. If I just do that all the time, well, then I just create negative energy for myself and I don't give myself a chance to create what I want to for myself. Uh, and I've gone back to this a bunch of times, but that delicate balance of yes, you do want this outcome and knowing that it's going to come, but then taking every little thing in stride and knowing that you're gonna find a better place. You're gonna get a little bit better, like knowing all those things without letting it just eat you. Just let it eat you away, and that's tricky. It's very very tricky, and I haven't figured out a full blown solution for it. And That's the way that you have to take yeah. And what you say, what people say is that you can't take everything personal, and you really can't. You can't take anything personal, and you can't get too upset about anything and say it's the end of the world, because you never know what something that you perceived as a bad thing could lead to a good thing. You don't know. Hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020. So keeping that mindset of like it's going to work out, I'm going to get what I want out of this life, no matter what, because I'm going to keep on improving and I'm going to keep on getting better. That is a hard thing to do, especially when, like today, something didn't go my way. But this did go my way. I did get to come out here and take some throws. So what I mean, it's such a give and take thing. It's like, okay, I didn't get this, but I got that, and constantly looking for something to appreciate and be grateful for, instead of looking for what you don't have or what you didn't do, is a better way of operating. Just in general, it's a lot better way of operating. This whole I'm going to sulk and be mad and all that, it just fundamentally doesn't work. It leads you down a bad path. It's bad for your mental health. It's just bad for everything. It's bad for the people around you. Think about that. It's bad for the people around you. And it's not to say that, oh, just be happy all the time. No, it's not about that. It's your outlook at all different times, even when it does look bleak. That's the tricky part, is mastering having a good outlook and looking at things in a manner that uh, that's productive. That's what I'll say. You got to look at things in a manner that's productive, and that ain't easy. Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me, but I'm learning. I'm getting there slowly but surely. So that's just about all I got. You already know what the deal is. Run on your toes, keep your mouth closed, lock your doors, and save your throws, and most importantly, live to fight another day.